Can't live life without coffee. Coffee, coffee. Still have my terrible black chip nail polish. Is that, what am I doing with my life? Nope. What am I doing? Why is this so bright? Hey guys, guess who's back? If you guessed Slim Shady or anyone other than me, you'd be wrong. So today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial, again, even though I still don't feel like I really know what I'm doing, on this look here, because I have an event I'm going to later tonight, and I did use all of my top of the line makeup products. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this or seeing what I used, go ahead and stay tuned. If you have any tips or tricks or advice, or see something I did that you don't agree with, or see something that you could maybe give me more tips on how to do better, I welcome those. Go ahead, please leave those in the comments, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey guys, it's Ashley K again. Thanks for coming back to hang out with me. I actually have an event later today that I want to get ready for, and I need my makeup to last all night. So I'm actually doing my full face of my #1 products because I'm actually going to be using it. So I figured you might want to come join me. All of my makeup's over here, so you'll see me reach over here and look over here a bunch, and then my viewfinder's all down here. So you guys will see me look down like this a couple times, or like this, just to kind of see what's going on. So, how are you guys doing? Welcome back. Glad you made it. Obviously, my first video wasn't bad, because you're here. So, first I'm using the POREfessional primer. Is my go-to. This is just the regular POREfessional, not the pearl. And as always, I'm going to link everything I'm using down below, so you guys can check it out if you want to use it. I love this stuff. It feels so soft. This is a silicone primer, so it is going to fill in those holes. I first wipe it all over, even though you're really supposed to pat it in like this. So I make sure it gets full coverage, and then I pat it in all over. This is my new camera, my new microphone. I hope you guys like the setup. I got a bunch of stuff going on. Soon I'm going to have a big backdrop, so you won't see my living room anymore. But at the moment, it is what it is. So let's cover up all this hyperpigmentation and these acne scars and these dark, dark circles. So I feel like that's in pretty well. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to put my coffee on the very edge of the table, so that way when I spill it halfway through the video, you guys hear all these colorful curse words. That's just how I do things. Alright, so now that I am all primed, I washed, my hands are clean, I already mentioned that. So I moisturized. We are going into the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, the hydrating one. I know a lot of people didn't like this, but I like it. Works well with my skin. This is a perfect match. Oh my goodness, hang on. I'm a little drowned out with these lights. They're a little bright. Is there anything I can do about that? Now that I don't look like a ghost, let's go ahead and cover up all this again. Like I was just trying to say, I got a beauty blender, name brand, but of course it's white, so it is a little dirty. It's my life. Beauty blenders are harder to wash than brushes, so I'm just gonna go put more on, all over. This is my second layer. Okay, I should have definitely color corrected, but I was lazy and didn't, and now here we are. This is my life. I am using my mirror right here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just checking out my mirror. It's a little harder to see in the viewfinder if it's actually blended or not. So, okay, so the next I am going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, my under eye concealer. It is in the shade Light. Ooh, oh, no, I need a mirror for this too. This is my life. Okay. I'm already creasing under my eyes. I feel like that's just age. Age is the reason I crease under my eyes. Nothing to do with the makeup, nothing to do with anything else besides the fact that I'm just getting old. Alright, I definitely want to bring white here. Alright, and then I just obviously put concealer in the spots I want to bring forward, like every other YouTuber or beauty guru, or I'm not saying I'm a beauty guru, but they all say that. Since I am YouTube certified, that is how I learned to do my makeup. But I did it on my under eyes because I have dark under eye circles that are a little more pink than usual. Usually they're a lot bluer. But then I put it also on the center of my forehead. not even the center. I put it like right between my eyebrows because I feel like my face dips down there and it dips down here on my chin. And then I have smile lines because I'm just a happy person. And I don't think that's a bad thing. My face is just more expressive than most because I'm an actress. So I do make a lot of faces to get my tone of voice right and to get my character right. So I do have a lot of creases in them. So I do a lot of like, what? And see all of those lines that my face just made? If I do that a lot, it is what it is. I look older. I'm okay with that. I break the rules here because I do what I want. So I'm gonna go in with some of my Fix Plus and I'm gonna spray my base. Woo! All right. Woo! It doesn't taste as good as it works. So I'm gonna do that, let that sit for a second. I'm fanning it so it dries. Okay, I just hit myself in the face. And I guess I'm gonna take a little bit of powder because everybody says you should use powder to set it. And I'm not really sure because I really don't see a difference. I feel like the powder really dries me out. So I always just take a tiny bit and I press it in right here, just like right at the tear duct, right at that inner corner. Because I feel like that's where I wrinkle the most. Got all the baking I do. And it's not even baking because I'm not brushing any of it off. I'm just kind of patting it in. So, that's how I set it. I use setting spray on like 3 different layers. Got that from my girl Jamie Lee, thanks. Anyway, Jamie Lee, she was a contestant on season 7 with me and a finalist with me, and not gonna lie, she kicked my butt. And I was a little bitter until I saw her pictures and I'm like, oh, she definitely, hands up, hands down, whatever you want to call it, deserved to win. So congrats to Jamie Lee. Again, I'll link her information down below. If you haven't seen her win on Local Ambition, you should check it out. You can see her pictures. You can be the judge of who you think should have won, but I think the judges were right. All right, so now I'm going into eyes because, you know, it's my favorite part. This is Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Original Potion. And, ooh, I freaking love it. Like I said, I need this stuff to last all day. This is what I normally use. I used to just use concealer until I got a sample of this when I spent my entire life savings the first time I went to Ulta. So. And yes, I said Ulta because our only Sephora's in the mall. And I used to work in the mall and I'm honestly just not feeling going to the mall. So since I don't want to go to the mall, I don't. So, maybe one day I'll hit a Sephora. We'll see. We don't have any standalone Sephoras where I'm from. Ulta has almost all the exact same stuff. I do need some Stila glitters. There's nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I need to go back, but I already spent too much. Oh, but I got this as a free primer and I was like, why not try it? That'd be fun. And then I tried it and now I live for it. I feel like this has been on there long enough. We're gonna go in. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna go into Cashmere and just put that in the crease with the It Cosmetics crease brush. Ah, yes. Look how much difference that makes. Like, I just love this eyeshadow primer. Like, where you put it on is where it goes on. So, I exaggerate my crease again, bring it like all the way up to my brow bone. Almost never use a brow bone highlighter because I have a bone. I don't need to show you my bone. That's what he said. That's dirty. Okay, so I like that when I open my eyes like this, you can see it right there and right here. Because again, this is the transition shade, so this is almost like the peekaboo, what you're gonna see underneath everything, what blends this to your eye skin color. So I take it all the way up and all the way out. So again, when I open it, you can see it. Because if I put it just in my crease right there, when I open it, my crease is deep, so it disappears. It like goes back. It retracts. Look at that gray hair. Sorry, so distracting. Maybe I don't need a viewfinder this big, but we just sit here and blend it out. Now we're going back in with Cashmere again on the other side. Oh, Tarte, how I love you. Alright, so then we're just going to breathe it in. It even tastes good, guys. Miss Glam SL Miss Glam, Slimless Glam, SB68 brush. It's pretty, I like it. It's a little bit more domed shape. I like these. It's dirty. Everything I own is dirty at the moment. I actually got a new brush dryer and I have a fancy way of cleaning my brushes. I'm lazy. Alright. So now I'm going in with Warmth from the same palette still to just kind of tap in here. Tap upwards at my brow bone. Just to really deepen that crease. See the difference already? Like this eye looks just like it's already got dimension. Blow, you know, flow. And then this color I always like to take under here a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. And then do the same thing on the other side. Don't slouch. Now I sound like my coach. You hear that, Brad? You hear that? The things you say, I do listen to, even if I don't ever break the habit. It's somewhere floating around up in here. I hear it. I hear you. You corrupted my brain. I guess not slouching isn't really corrupting. Probably really good advice, but who has time for good advice? Alright. So then I'm going to go back in with my first brush that I use. That crease brush. Kershaw. Oh, it's KER 50W crease brush. Alright, and then I just go over it all again just to blend it all out. Now we're going to go in with what we call Cozy with that other brush that I use, the one I just used with the darker shadow to pack on. Cozy is a deeper brown that I am going to just put right about halfway in and down. Also under. All in that outer V. Only in that outer V. Slouching again. One day I'll learn. And I like to take it to where like my brow bone meets the corner eye. Like all right there. I got a little dip underneath my brow. So I like to do it all the way out there. That's where I take my cat liner too. My cat wing too. Makeup tutorials aren't that fun just because I'm focused so much on explaining what I'm doing that I'm not just like blah 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 blah, which maybe I don't need to talk like that. So I'm going back with the first brush again. This whole so far has been 2 brushes on this eye look, and then I just go in circles. I just blend it out, especially down here. And then over here, what am I talking about? Okay, so that way when I open my eyes, you can still see all 3 colors in the V. You can still see it, and you can still see this white space on my lid that I saved for the glittery spot. Oh, I should have brought it up a lot higher on this side right here because that's still a lot of space for that brow bone. It just still looks pretty big. But that way you can still see everything. It's how I do things because my eyes are really deep set, so sometimes it's really hard to get the shadow seen. And then I don't think I'm using You Today palette, so we're not even going to talk about you on camera. And then my holy grail at the moment, the best of the best. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love Morphe. It's incredible. It's perfect. You get so many colors. This is the 35V. So here's all the colors. Sorry about that blinding light. I do keep my names up top here so that way I can see what I'm using. Alright, so now time to put some real color up in here. We're going to go in with... Where is my little brush? Here it is. Okay, this is IBY Beauty crease brush. So I know I have some of their highlighters. I get everything basically in Ipsy, so that's my life. This palette doesn't have a mirror, so let me grab my mirror. I'm going into Little Black Book This is black on black, so I'm just going to, where is it? Okay, pack it in right at that corner. Right into that corner. Down a little bit. Into the whole outer V. Ooh, I need to like look in. So, just into the outer V. That's probably perfect. I'm going to take it again. Do it on the other side. Just into the outer V. The very corner. I always take it down at like an angle towards my eye. A little bit lower. So it almost connects the bottom lashes. Alright, and then go back in with that first brush again. I don't know why I keep putting it back because I'm never going to be done using it. And then we're just going to a little circle motion. Now I am going in with Ride or Die. This is really pretty dark silver color. I'm not showing you. Did I even get any? Yeah, I guess I did. Alright, and I'm just using that right here just to soften that black a little. Okay. Okay. And now I'm just going to go in with a really bright silver. Another brush, I guess. We're going to take this Scone large shadow brush. It is really densely packed. So we are just going to take that. We are going to take our Buddy Fix Plus. That was way too many spritzes. We're just going to completely soak it. And I'm going to go into Power Cut. I used this one. No, I didn't. Not in any videos yet. Alright. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to put it all over that blank space I kept on my lid for this color. Sounds like we're getting the motorcycle out. Apologize if you hear that. This is my life. I'm hoping the microphone doesn't even pick it up because that would be incredible. We'll see. And so this is another one of Jaclyn Hill's Vault palette. As you can tell, I'm just obsessed with the Vault palette. But they say on the side of them, the name and in the color that is the color story. So like this one is slightly greenish when it says Dark Magic, so I know that this is the greeny bluey kind of palette. So that way you can line them all up on your desk like books. You can see which one it is. You don't have to stack and open each one of them. I leave them in their boxes because I die for the packaging. I guess I live is the new term for people to say, but I think it's incredible. And then I go a little bit in my inner corner because that is what we do. Another coffee burp. Okay, so then that's the look of the eyes that I do. So, Fix Plus, you're being tested today. All right, we're gonna go into, I guess we should finish the eyes. We should finish the eyes. This is Tarte Precision Eyeliner Long Wear. I love this one. So, we're gonna see how it works. This is really hard for me to do while talking, while moving, so I might get all the way down here like this and you might not see me do it. So, if you don't see me put on the eyeliner, I had to edit that part out, but I'm gonna try to like, look at my pajama pants. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try to really be able to do this on camera, but we'll see. And I am just gonna do a small wing. I always say that, it's never small. I'm just gonna do a wing. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh, it's in the tinglies, it hurts. Help me. So then, there's my liner. That way, again, I do it outward. That looks smeared. It's not. I'm gonna have to fix that. I do it outward and not upward, so that way, no matter which way I look, you can still see it. All right, other side. And I don't know how anyone else does it, but I always do a line coming up from my bottom lashes, like this, and connect it to the line going across. Because I have rather deep set eyes, so it works to be able to make them look bigger by connecting them right here, right to that bottom lash, as opposed to try to make it darker across. The rest of the face now, we're going to use the Tarte Pro, because that is my gig. I'm going to go Pro Glow, the Tarte Pro Glow. We're going to go in, I go in with the cream contour that's in here. The shade is its name. Also smells like cocoa. I freaking love it. And then I just blend it all out with my beauty blender, the butt of my beauty blender for over here. And I just like press it in and always swipe upwards, but I try not to swipe at all, so I go in the upward motion. So that way it still creates the illusion of a cheekbone. The illusion. I can't lie, I have pretty decent cheekbones. Alright. Alright, again, a year ago. What's contour? Why do people use that? Now look at my nose. Look at that little nose. Alright. I mainly use it for like right around here. Okay. We are going to mascara now. Again, Tarte Man Eater. You love me some Tarte. It's not Tarte sponsored, you would think, with how much I have used almost an entire full face of their products, minus my Morphe eyeshadow. Also, did you know you can send your mascara wands of like old tubes or ones you don't use anymore to this company? I will try to link them down below. I'll do my research and find them. And they actually use it to help preserve the wildlife. So if you have mascara that you're not using or that you don't like or that you're not gonna use or that's old and expired, then you should definitely do that instead of just throwing them away. So again, like I said, I'll try to link it either in the video or down below if I can. So I don't really, maybe I should do my brows today just because we're on camera. But I never really do my brows because I got lucky, and like I said, I didn't start makeup trends. I didn't start caring about my makeup or what I looked like or anything until last year, and I still really don't care what I look like as you can see with my bun. But I do care about makeup now. Like, I have a respect for makeup, and I think it is an art form, and I think it is fun. So, I do enjoy my makeup now, but I still don't ever do my brows. Because again, since I wasn't into makeup in the 90s when I was growing up, I didn't pluck my brows. I'm sorry, you pluck a chicken. I didn't tweeze my brows to non-existence. So I've always had really bushy, really full, really natural looking brows, which is what's in right now, so. Ooh, girl, you just killed it. So I just brush them usually. And there we go. Although, with the lights on, they do look a little sparse, especially here in the front. But alright, now I'm back with blush again. This is from The Balm. It is the Alternative Rock. This is the Bare Minimum, and I love it because, again, it's called Bare Minimum. It looks so natural. It almost looks like there's no product there at all, and I'm not really a big blush person. I feel like it makes me look really clown-like because I'm so pale. Ooh, look at that. That, like, instantly showed up. That looks a lot pinker on camera than it does in real life. So again, I just kind of like stipple it. And I kind of just blend where I'm gonna put the highlighter and my contour together. Just to kind of, you know, give me a little bit more life. And a little bit up here into the hairline. Just to make me look like. And then I stipple a little bit into my cheeks, but that looks terrible on camera. Like, again, it doesn't look like that in real life, does it? We'll wait and see how it looks when I'm done. So again, just stipple. Up into the hairline a little. A little bit on the cheekbone and then just back and forth. Or the apple of my cheek, not my bone. Ooh, why'd I bring that so far in? Alright, that's not terrible. Especially once I bow with the bold lip. So again, for everybody who tells me I can't do a bold eye, to me, see, this is a neutral eye. So, that's not bold to me. Bold is purple. Bold is rainbow. Bold is, wow, look at those eyes, which, it's my factor anyway. I'm just kidding, that sounded so conceited. That's just, everybody's always like, those aren't your real eyes. And I'm like, you're right, I stole them from the kid down the street. I beat him up and took them. So, you know, like, these are not bold eyes, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm doing a bold lip today. And I'm going in with the Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. None of these have shade names because they're little samples, but we're going in. I'm gonna make sure I'm in frame. I also never line my lips because I don't own any lip liners, but these little doe foot applicators, let me center it on my forehead, there we go. Doe foot applicators are so easy for me to basically line my lips with. I like how I said I don't use blush because it makes me look like a clown, and then I do. These big bright red lips. Like I am a clown. Alright. Don't slouch. Alright, so I don't think that's too bold on bold, but I am. It's just me. That's just what I do. Tell me I'm wrong. Let me read it down below. Tell me I can't do a neutral eye with a bold lip. Okay, so that is everything except for highlighter. So I'm going to go in with my Fix Plus, and I'm just going to really douse my face. And then I'm going to open my Tarte Pro. Oh, let me wipe all that Fix Plus off the front. My Tarte, it's still, you guys just saw how much I doused. There's a fact, I doused. And then I'm going to take this, more of the Miss Glam. This is the L50. This is what I use as my highlighting brush. And I'm just going to dip into Strobe in this palette, and we're going to hit the Cupid's bow. It's always my favorite part to highlight. We're going to get the tip of the nose, the cheekbone, all the way back. Ooh. We're gonna get this cheekbone. We're just gonna dab myself in the eyeball. That's what I get for trying to look at the lens at the same time. Trying to be a good person. Do the little bit right above the arch. Right down the nose. Alright. Now that, you know, covered myself in highlighter, I think this is it. This is the look. Ooh. Look at that. Just, girl. Ooh, this nose needs to be toned down a little bit though. Alright. My nose still looks so crooked right here. Alright, so this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me... Ooh, the wet hair. Isn't that attractive? Just... So thank you guys for joining me today in this little tiny makeup tutorial slash hang out with me while I get ready, since I'm at home bored and alone. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. If you think that this lip is way too bold for this eye, let me know down below. If you had as much fun as I did, give it a thumbs up, because I had a blast. I enjoy talking to a camera. Just kidding. If you guys, what else? If you just want to say hi and let me know you're watching this video, let me know where you're from so I can see how far my videos are getting, that's awesome. Just talk to me. Let me know anything. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you think. Let me know how my sound sounds. Let me know if anything bothers you, if anything you liked, if anything I should do differently. I may or may not listen, but I will read it. All right. If you think my hair should be dry for the next video, let me know. If you like the wet hair, give it a thumbs up. Anyway guys, thanks for hanging out. Again, I have everything that I used for this look listed down below. Make sure you go check it out. And thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one.